What up? Jeff with all my Bitcoin renegades. And tonight we're doing a video just for an ICP price prediction. But I think we could possibly be at this area of accumulation that I have just been telling everybody this is the price to buy. This is the price to buy. So we're going to go in and we're going to do an in-depth chart analysis on Internet Computer. I just want to shout out Six Big Stocks, man. He's a good friend of mine. I'm so glad that I met him on here. I want to create more good relationships with people. I really like that he took to Internet Computer, and I think that's why we get along so well, because he's open-minded to stuff. And so I just want to shout him and his channel out. So if you haven't seen Six Big Stock Trader, go over and subscribe to his channel. He has ICP videos as well. He does updates, and we're going to do more collaborations coming into the future. Right now, I'm trying to get my channel kind of on track. We just made a huge decision that wasn't easy, especially the first time I did it when I took the shorts off of the main channel and put them on another channel. Well, it's a lot harder to build the channel now than it used to be. And also, I got a 10-minute watch time per view, per person who was watching my videos average. So if one person only watches it for 20 seconds, another person watches the full hour, it all averages to about 10 minutes a person. Well, my goal was to get to 9 minutes a view, an average watch time of 9 minutes, because that's what I was told when I watched a lot of other YouTube explainer videos that were telling me once you get to a 9-minute watch time, you will get put on the suggested page. They will start pushing your content, and you will just go to the front of the line. The metadata, you'll just be pushed up. That's not true, because I did it. I have a 10-minute watch time. That's over 9 minutes per 28 days, not just a week. I was doing this experiment for 2 full months. I wanted 1 full month of information. I wanted to get to that 9-minute watch time, and I did. And my channel is actually doing worse than, but that's what, it was an experiment that failed. I'm bringing them back to the channel because shorts are already a big part of my channel. You get a lot more subscribers, and you don't always have to watch hour-long videos. So I'm even going to make these live shorter, because obviously a long watch time doesn't matter to YouTube. 10-minute watch time, man. I put a tweet on it. Let's just go show you real quick since we're talking about it. I wasn't really going to do that, but since I said it, I might as well just show you the actual proof. And I did tweet it on Twitter as well. So yeah, I mean, I thought that would help me to move forward. Oh, and that was weird. Okay. Now let's go to analytics. Oh yeah, that Bitcoin meme is doing good because I brought my shorts back. They're probably happy now. YouTube again. But anyway, I wanted to show you. Look at that. 10. Look at this. This is 28 days. This isn't one day. This isn't 1 week. This is a full month. Average, estimated average minutes watched per view for the selected content, date, range, region, and other filters. 10 minutes, 23 seconds per person, per view. Average, not everybody. So 10 minutes here, 7 minutes that day, 15 minutes that day, 8, 8, 650, 10, 8, 13, 11, or almost 12, 9, 9, 744, 11, 11, 10, 10, 11, 16, 10, 12, 12. Now it started going down, 9, 12. Then we had a kind of a drop here, 15, and then 9. So that's huge. But I only had, plus a lot of watch time hours. So those things go together. Big watch time, big view duration. But the only problem is not very many impressions. I mean, it's more than I had before. So, and my click-through rate has gone down. It's starting to go back up again. But the views, 7.6 thousand views. So the views are not going up too much because of that. And I thought it would just start pushing my content more and more. And actually, the higher my view duration, you can still see I'm just dropping still. So I don't know. I don't know what to do on that point. So I'm just going to go back to the beginning and stuff. So yeah, just wanted to show you that. Now let's go on to some other stuff. So let's get into internet computer today. Um, we are probably going to do about 4 videos from now on a day or more because obviously they don't like long watch times. We're just going to make short videos that people can watch for about 5 seconds and then leave because that's what YouTube wants instead of 10 minutes a person. 1718. So, wow. That's not doing too bad right now. We did have a little bit of a dump today. Why? Why did now if you've been watching my channel for a while, I want to hear it in the chat right now. Why did ICP go down today? I mean, I even made a couple titles of it before. Look at Bitcoin as well. If you look at Bitcoin, you will see what happened. The Bitcoin hammer. It sure did come out today. Let's see what happened. And we can't do it by this chart. So let's actually go look at CoinMarketCap's Bitcoin because that way we can look at the line chart because it's just easier to see it in the line chart. It's harder to see in the trading view chart, but you can see it here. See that? It always happens the same way. A dump before a pump before a dump. It's the Bitcoin hammer, man. This is the Bitcoin hammer. Happens every day. And then look at what it does to the price of internet computer. Doesn't go up with it as much. Oh, but it sure does go down with it. And we proved that yesterday in my video that Bitcoin does not bring altcoins up as much with it as it does bringing it down with it. And we've proven that over and over and over again. So what do we do with that? Well, we just have to wait for Bitcoin to recover. You know, and each time that it dips like this, man, have a buy order in down there. Be like, man, the Bitcoin hammer came. We're already starting to drop. We see it's the Bitcoin hammer. Well, I'm not going to buy it at 1733. We're dumping right now. So let's keep going down. And then once we get to like an area you see we start going back up, that's where you buy. You see it stop going down and start going up. You have to wait a little while because it could happen like right here. You could get tricked at that way, but just know it's going to go quite a ways down. And it went over $1.40 down today. Now, what did Bitcoin do? I think it went. Oh yeah, so it's basically right back where it was before we did this. So see that? See, Bitcoin is right where it was before this happened. Let's look if internet computers right where it was before this happened. 1726. Okay, well, not quite, but not too bad. Didn't get affected too bad by it today. Okay. So sometimes it hurts worse. Other times it doesn't. I think it's because we didn't go down far enough before we went up, before we went down. So that's a big part of it. It doesn't work as well unless they go way down first, which is okay. I don't want it to work very well. Now let's actually go into some trading view and really look at this price. This is something I've been waiting for a while to get a nice price action movement and have like some cool form of pattern to play out. So right now, I'm not really. Okay, let's see. 1560, 1534. Okay. This could be the head. 1468, though. We don't have to count that wick. We don't have to count the wick. Well, I don't know if this is yet to play out or even a smaller version of it. But if we go up right here, this is going to be a massive shoulder. So you got this shoulder here. We've been talking about this for quite some time on the channel here. Kind of an inverse head and shoulders right there, but I would actually think that this we've been talking about both of these for a while, and you couldn't do right here though. That's well, I mean, if you don't count the wick, you could, and but we should have kind of went up already. This would be a fat shoulder, but I don't really see this right now. It's just not cooperating the way that it should, in my opinion. And they're both so low. As you see, this is bedrock right here. This is absolute bedrock. This is where I'm buying my ICP at these levels right here. I mean, look at that. That is this is when I was telling you before it was bedrock, and we're basically there again. We're a little bit above bedrock. I mean, that's at 15. So we did go down there and touch it right there. I mean, these patterns aren't playing out right. So for now, I don't really know if that can happen. I mean, there could be even a bigger one that could be for me like, and then this whole thing be the head, and then whoops, we get a massive, shoulder over here somewhere. But it couldn't be right here because that's just too high compared to where we're at right now. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's just take that off of there for now. It doesn't seem like it's going to play out. I know Six Figs talking about the inverse head and shoulders, but we've been talking about it too. So just thought we'd elaborate on that a little bit. I see it could be happening, but we don't have any confirmations on anything yet. We're still at the bottom of that level. But what does that tell me? That we're at least probably going to go up and touch this level again at some point. That we are going to go up and we will test this. This will be our first level to test. Then we go up and test this and then this. So we have some work to do. We really do. We have a lot of work to do to get above here. So just like my channel, man, I'm going to start pushing out so much content. You guys are going to be sick of seeing me. I'm going to be every 5-second video out there, man. I'm going to have like 20 million 5-second videos, and then I'm going to be rich. No, I'm just playing. I don't know. I'm going to put a lot of content out there, though. Just good content, not garbage content just to put it out there. But let's actually get some indicators out here. Let's get rid of these lines. Well, actually, no. Let's leave them there so that we can see how they probably are going to interact with some of these moving average exponentials. So that's the cool thing when you can bust these out and they actually correlate with some of the previous lines you've drawn, because it is moving averages, right? And that's what I was worried about on my channel, is the average view rate. And I thought if I could get a massive average view rate, that YouTube would have no choice but to push my content. So boy, was I wrong. All right. See that? See how it correlates right with my line? And these are kind of below the lines, but see how it correlates with it right there? So these are big areas, and I'm not just saying that just to, get you to watch my channel, but these are going to be big going up, and we can pass these. These aren't necessarily ceilings that can't be broke, right? They are levels of why they call it resistance and not like a brick wall. They don't call it like the brick wall that you can't break through. It's resistance, which means it will resist us, but we can get through it. That's why mindset is everything in crypto. That is why I heard somebody on Jasmy earlier on Reddit that was saying, you know what? My mindset just turned bullish again on Jasmy. Like, I mean, it had already been pumping. It was already doing pretty decent. It went down for a little while. But I mean, why wouldn't you be bullish on, altcoins right now when they're kind of at the bottom of where they are? So I know they're not going up a lot yet. So these are more long-term things we're thinking of. So we have got rejected by the 21-day moving average right here. Then we will have some work to do to get over the 50, and then boom, the 100. If we can get back above these two areas and break this line, we are going to go up here. So what I was saying about Bitcoin, if it broke 42 and kept going, then we would have a massive, push to $20 on internet computer. Well, instead, what did it do, guys? Did it push to 42 and keep going? Nope. They pulled out the Bitcoin hammer instead. So anytime I say anything, if the Bitcoin hammer comes out, just know we're going to go down. every time they bring the Bitcoin hammer out, we go down. So, and this isn't something that just happens every now and again. This is something that has happened every other day or so for the last 4 months. So, and I want a name for it, and it's called the Bitcoin hammer, the Bitcoin renegade hammer. So let's see what else we have here. Let's see. We're probably under on the Bollingers, but we'll check. Bollinger Band. Bollinger Band. Yep. See, and it correlates with. That's the cool thing about the Bollinger Band is it correlates with the EMA 50 kind of right there. We do want to see these moving averages kind of arc. That's when you know there's kind of a bottom, like when you have an arc, like some of them did right here. It's going down and then it starts to change the way. We didn't have much of one because it went so slow. They gradually moved, so there was no arc. We need a big movement to change the direction of everything. And that's cool because these are going down. Even the EMA 50 is kind of going down. So as we move up, these are going to be moving down for right now, so we can interact and get above them, and then they can act as support if we can continue to move to the upside. But we haven't been to the upside on Internet Computer for about 2 weeks now. It's been about 2 weeks since we were at 20 some bucks, and we got rejected about 24, 23 something. But I think we're going to make another attempt to it. We went down, touched the support, and now I think it's time to at least take another attempt at this, depending on Bitcoin. If it doesn't keep busting out the Bitcoin hammer, right? Now let's look at some smaller time frames right here, and then we're going to kind of go and look and see if we can find any news, a little bit of news on the Internet Computer. So on the 4 hour, this might be where he was talking about the inverse head and shoulders. Ooh, that is almost an inverse head and shoulders, like this. Shoulder, head, shoulder. So all we need to do is come up and kind of break the neckline. It's a little bit crooked. I mean, you could put it like that, but then that shoulder's not really defined. So yeah, we could put it like right there. So that could be, it wouldn't move much to the upside, but that could put us up to 20 bucks, somewhere close to $20. So that's where I think we're heading next is 20 bucks. If you didn't know, I've been saying that for a long time. But it all, like I said, it depends on Bitcoin though, right? So yeah, that'll bring us up to about 19 bucks, break us above a lot of that resistance, and that will be cool if that, inverse head and shoulders happens, or even this over here. But I don't like how it's rising a little bit like that, right? The top. So there is the resistance line is kind of going up at an angle right here. I didn't mean to do that. So if we start like right here, see how it's kind of going up like that, and now it does come down again, but that upward momentum right there is going to get higher and higher, and we got to break above that. The cool thing about the inverse head and shoulders is it breaks us out of that, and that's what we want to do. If not, we can keep getting pulled up to this line, but we could get rejected and then all the way back to the bottom. So we're going to want to see some nice movements. The cool thing is we are above the Bollinger on the 4 hour. It has been nice support for us since we broke above it right here, and it has held the medium price as support, so that's good. I would like to see a nice move to the upside though, here soon. Now let's look at the 1 hour to see if that's going to happen. Okay. Yeah, that just doesn't look right. Maybe though. I mean, I'm trying to see if it's an inverse head and shoulders or not. It just, I don't know, man. It's kind of sketchy. So that's kind of what it's supposed to be, but it's at an angle, and I don't like that. So it doesn't look that good to me. So I don't count that. I'm not going to count that, guys. I wish it was, though. I really do. But as you see, we are opening up here. The only unfortunate part on the 1 hour, we have hit resistance on the Bollinger medium part. So we are above it on the 4 hour, which is good. But that means the smaller time frames we're having a little bit of trouble right here. That's the only, but that's okay. We can get above that. We can rise above, homie. We can rise above, homie. I almost said something bad there. I didn't. Oh, come on, get out of here with that garbage. All right. So anyway, let's move to even the 30-minute. Cool. Back above it on the 30. Back above it on the 30. We're back above it on the 30. Make me freak out, guys. All right, now 15. Let's see. Come on, baby. All right. All right. We're above it. We're above the top of the Bollinger. So, but we're not moving very much. That Bitcoin hammer really kind of screwed us. See that? This really shows it on the hour how much we go up. See, it's only like sell volume. Where's the buy volume when Bitcoin went up? None. Just sell volumes. People get scared. You know what? As soon as you sell that, I'm buying it. If I was a whale, it would all be gone. I would buy all of it. Every time you sold, I would just put it in my pocket. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me buy it at a cheaper price. Thank you. I'm going to just accumulate what you guys are selling. That's what I do. But as you see, there's no volume really right now. So I think we're going to start to recover. I think we're going to get more volume coming in when people start to get, more confident of the market. The price will start to rise, and we will have big things happen. So we can even look at the 1 minute, which is kind of redundant at this point, but oh, okay. So yeah, it looks like on the small time frames, we're doing good. The only one we're not doing so healthy on is the 1 hour. But we are above some key support levels. The EMA 100 especially, and the EMA 50. We are actually sitting right above that. So this is good. We want to stay above those levels. Cool. So actually, crypto is looking, pretty decent right now, despite the Bitcoin hammer that had happened today. And you can kind of see this in a big macro view right there of how wild these price movements are, right? When you kind of get in close and you see how much more it goes down with the market than up, it's harder to go up than down. It just is. So psychologically, I don't know. That could be the reason. But I have a headache, guys. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to go on. Yeah. Oh, you couldn't even see my face the whole time. Oh, well. Oh, well. We're just going to be doing more quick videos like this just to get in, look at the price in depth, and maybe that'll get more people to come to the channel, because when they see big hour-long videos, they're like, man, that's a lot of time. So I'm going to cut the videos down in size, and we're going to put more of them out to you, more high quality. And I really wanted to have our edited videos back on the main channel. That was one of the that was my deciding factor. I was going to keep my shorts channel and just do it that way. I didn't care about what watch time, but my driving factor was I have an editor now. And I'd rather have my edited videos go out to my big audience, my 2,100 subscribers, the people that have put time and effort into my channel. And I love you guys that went over and subscribed to my shorts and uploads channel, but those are all coming back over here. Not saying I'm not going to keep uploading my shorts over there as well, but they're going to be uploaded here so that I can grow my brand. But I'm going to need your guys' help. I cannot do this without you. I know you might see me as like a kiss butt or whatever, but I'm serious I'm genuine when I say it. I thank you guys for everything, your time. I'd appreciate a little bit more of comments during the live streams, because that's one thing that really gets more viewers over here. Smashing the like, but comments. Like, how King Love, when he comes over here, he just fills the chat with comments. I think that brings people over here because he's typing away over there. So if you guys could comment on my live and then afterwards, that would really help the algorithm to, show my videos to other people. And I call you to action. If you appreciate me doing these price prediction videos and you want to see more content that's shorter like this, show me then. Show me that my shorter content is what you want by commenting, smashing the likes, and sharing. Because when you don't do it, how do I know what you guys want? All right, guys, that being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin.